Hello everyone. Where do I start? You know what? Let me just get into it. I am one of those parents that have children abroad. And my children identify themselves as Nigerians. There are so many Nigerians abroad, children born to Nigerian parents abroad that identify themselves as Nigerians. There are also other group of Nigerians by choice, and there are Nigeria friends and Nigerian allies. I'm not talking about political allies here. I'm talking about nurture and nature. These are Nigerians abroad that identify with Nigerians at home. One of the questions, at least that have been asked to me, is why is Africa backward? I'm sure you've asked yourself that. If you have children, I'm sure your children have asked you this. Because in abroad, children can literally ask questions. Nigerian, they do. But during our time, there were ways we asked questions. When children that are Nigerians begin to ask parents and their guardians, why? Daddy, mommy, why is your country backward? Why is Africa backward? Okay, I'm not here to talk on behalf of Africans, but what is common between Africans is the issue. Why do we have people that wants to be in power as if they own it? In Africa, we have our traditions that permit inheritance. We call them king, queens, obas, emirs, and things like that, depending on where in Nigeria. Those are inheritance. Political positions in Africa, Nigeria in particular, why do people think they can stay there and they own it? Why? Mentality, backwardness. And when our children ask us that, we are dumbfounded. Because in abroad, in civilized society, people go into public services like politics to make names, to fix things, and not to corrupt and not to get themselves rich. It's only in Africa that you see politicians that are rich. Well, like I said, every nation should take care of their leaders. You don't want, and I don't want to have our leaders that are broke, poor. No, we have to take care of them while they are in service and after services. It's a way of saying thank you. But when they ask me, like every other parent, why are we backward? Can you answer it? Is it not the same thing over and over again? Why does one person wants to be a leader for 25 years? 25 years, and you will still come up. If you are if you're in politics for 4 years and your signature have not been seen, you are a failure. 4 years. And then they will come back and say, oh, I did this, give me. If you can't do 4 years, why do you think you can do it in 8 years? You've learned the first term. Oh, okay. But guess what? There are people that can do it in the first 2 years, if you let them. Political position is not inheritance. It's not yours. You are a servant. You are serving the nation. But should I blame them? No. This is why I'm saying that I am going to make Nigeria to realize that leaders, political positions are tenants. If you're not a good tenant, we vote you out. I'm going to create a political spectrum where parties in Nigeria are played based on ideology. Not because your parents is from this side of Nigeria, you are from this section of Nigeria. No, it doesn't matter where you come from. If you are good, you have the potential. Don't vote people because of where they come from or where the type, how they look. You vote them because of their record, ability to deliver. This is the problem we have here. Leadership. And on the other hand, the leadership we have are operating the system they don't understand. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I am going to create our own system. It's already created, by the way. It's not mine, it's Nigerian system. I am going to bring it to the table and implement it with the government. I also said it. What I'm about to do here, because I'm not a politician, I'm not getting the credit, I'm a caretaker. The government that negotiate with us is going to take the credit. And believe you me, I also open the door to opposition parties. If you are a political aspirant, if you are determined to be a politician in Nigeria, if you are determined to be a leader in Nigeria, listen to me, negotiate with me, and let's get you into power. If you are a current government and you are willing to change and allow change in Nigeria because you recognize you cannot develop Nigeria, that is the first concept. If anybody wants to talk to me and say that they can fix Nigeria, that conversation is not going to work, because I know it, you can't. All I need from you is to help monitor, to introduce the system. The system is going to come. You take the credit, because Nigeria will remember me when I'm gone. They will remember that there was a man that came out and decided to bring Nigeria shame and suffering to an end. Can I do it? I am the caretaker, but I have to do it Nigerians, because all I have is the determination, the ability, and the formula, the system. I need professionals. I need expertise. I need all these people to fill in all the gaps that I have created. And the moment we are all as a team, the future is ours. I did not say Nigerians should change the world. I said Nigerians, let's change Nigeria. So, my children, your children that is asking us this question, why is Nigeria backward? Let's answer them now. Let's tell them it was the past generations. My generation is going, and we are going so fast. If you are more than 40 years now, within the next 10 years you are 50. If you are 60 years now, 10 years, which goes like this, 10 years. If you are 20, within the next 10 years you are 30. We don't have time. Please, let's get together and form our country so that we don't have our children running abroad. Let's bring them home once they know that we are all together now, we are ready to develop. Let's start creating things in our country. We want bucket, we make it here. We want this thing, and agriculture, we make it here. And not government. I didn't say government. If you can farm, I will tell you and give you the formula and things to get you into a farmer. I don't want to talk about education, because once institution, all these universities, all these colleges, they're gonna see how explosive they are going to become. People are going to start coming from other parts of the world to come to Nigeria for their education. Our hospitals is gonna treat people here and start treating people overseas. People are gonna start coming. But guess what? We have to start. Let's do it for our children that are asking this question. They are proud to be Nigerians. Let us be proud to be Nigerians by delivering, by staying together. And don't tell me politics, because I told you politicians can't do it. Politicians are good at making laws and policing. We own politicians. I want to do the real work. I want to solve the problem. And if there are problems, there are people that are already pointing them out. Please, Nigerians, thank you very much. Share my video. Let all Nigerians know that we are ready, and let's get going and let's do this. Thank you. Share this video. Bye-bye.